legislative business commenced in the Ninth Senate on Thursday after the inauguration of Senator-elect in the National Assembly on Tuesday. Thursday's Senate plenary was the first presided over by Ahmad Lawal since assuming office as the President of the Senate. Proceeding in the Ninth Senate commenced at about 10:19 a.m. on Thursday when the President of the Senate, in complaint of his deputy Ovie Omagege, came into the chamber. There is the general sense of newness in the Red Chamber. This is the time of sitting arrangement and the large turnout of lawmakers at plenary. A major high point of the legislative business for Thursday was the swearing-in of Rochas Okorocha, former Imo State Governor, as the Senator representing Imo West. This coming 2 days after the issuance of his certificate of return by Independent National Electoral Commission.
That I will and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will protect and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God.
Speaking with journalists after his taking on Thursday in Abuja, former governor of Imo State promised to use his new position as senator representing Imo West to rebuild the burnt bridges between the south and other geopolitical zones of the country. He said his aim is also to fight for the common man that cannot afford basic education to have access to free education, as well as reform Senate work with other senators to secure the state from facing insecurity.
I haven't realized that the bridges connecting the southeast to the rest of the Nigerian nations and the other ethnic groups seem to have been very faulty, resulting from the politics who have played in the southeast. It will be my pleasure to rebuild this bridge, to reconnect this bridge, so that the southeast people will move along at the same pace with other geopolitical zones politically. My second mission to the National Assembly will be what has been very dear to my heart and which I have practiced as a governor of Imo State, to see the possibility of making free education a reality so that the children of the poor can go to school. If I achieve this, I'll be glad that I have achieved what I desire to do as a member of the Senate.
In a separate motion, the Deputy Senate President requested that notification of change of Senate leadership be sent to President Muhammadu Buhari, while congratulating the Speaker of the House of Representatives and his deputy be communicated as well. The International Parliamentary Body and the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation were also included in the list of those to be reached. The Senate then moved into executive session that lasted over an hour. Resuming from the closed-door meeting, the President of the Senate, Ahmad Lawal, announced the constitution of the ad hoc committee on the allocation of the seat and the accommodation offices for the senators. The committee, which had 12 members across the party line and geopolitical zone, has Senator Abubakar Abba Kyari as its chairman.
We'll set up an ad hoc committee to work with the management of the National Assembly for the allocation of our seats in the Senate and allocation of offices as well. The ad hoc committee has the following membership: Senator Abubakar Kyari, Chairman; Senator Aisha Ahmed Modibo, Member; Senator Gabriel Suswam, Member; Senator Sabi Abdullahi Aliu, Member; Senator Betty Apiafi, Member; Senator Basi Akpan Albert, Member; Senator Barau Jibrim, Member; Senator Ibrahim Gobir, Member; Senator Nicholas Tofomo, Member; Senator Solomon Adiola Olamilekon, Member; Senator Chukuka Utazi, Member; and Senator Stella Odua, Member. This committee, as I said, will work with the management of the National Assembly, and it has 2 weeks to complete its assignment.
Going by the motion for the adjournment moved by the Deputy Senate President, Ovio Omar Gege, the Senator planned to resume 2nd July 2019 and seconded by Senator Philip Aduda from FCT. The committee has 2 weeks to complete its assignment while the Senate is on adjournment. From National Assembly Complex, Abuja, Muyiwa Bamdele reporting.
Nigeria Senate President Ahmed Lawan has said that the 9th National Assembly will do everything possible to make sure that budget passage is done within a space of 30 months after the executive submits it to the National Assembly. Speaking to State House Correspondent after observing the Juman prayers at the Aso Rock Presidential Villa Mosque in Abuja, Senator Lawan said the executive should also make sure that the budget is submitted early enough.
Well, this is a crucial thing that worries everyone. Every Nigerian wants to see the National Assembly passes the budget in good time. And what we have in mind, we've campaigned with that. And it's something that all of us in the Senate and the National Assembly have bought into, that we pass the budget within 3 months by the grace of God. But I want to say here that it takes two sides of government to pass the budget in good time. And I'm sure that the executive side of government would like to see a situation where the budget is presented before the National Assembly in a good time, like September or early part of October. And by the grace of God, we in the National Assembly will ensure that we carry out the budget defense, and then we do the remaining part of the processes. And before we leave for Christmas break, the budget would have been passed, and Mr. President would have had the budget before him to sign and assent.
While speaking on the perceived battle between the legislative and the executive in the last National Assembly, the newly elected Senate President said the 9th Assembly will surely do better than the 8th Assembly by ensuring that Nigerians get dividend of democracy.
The expectations, I'm sure, from Nigerians is that there will be a National Assembly that is very focused, that is very united, that is very patriotic and nationalistic, and that is, by the grace of God, the National Assembly we shall have. For me, from my interactions with my colleagues when I was contesting, every senator there has one massive experience or another. I saw my colleagues exhibit patriotism and desire to make Nigeria work for Nigerians. And therefore, we hope to have a National Assembly that will work optimally and patriotically.
It will be recalled that Senator Ahmed Lawan emerged Senate President after he defeated his opponent, Senator Ali Ndume, during an election contested in the floor of the Senate. From Abuja, I am Festus Ejiroga Nefifen for Ben Television.
Senator Michael Opeyemi Bamdele of Ekiti Central has kick-started his legislative duty in the Red Chamber of the 9th Senate on June 13, 2019, as he moved a motion for proper reference for the office of President of the Senate in accordance with the Senate rules and 1999 Constitution. Senator Opeyemi Bamidele noted that the constitutional matter should be taken seriously, especially as it concerns how the Senate President should be referred during plenary. He stressed that the right name is the President of the Senate.
There shall be a President and a Deputy President of the Senate who shall be elected by members of that House from among themselves. Mr. President, my point is, whatever we do must be consistent, even the language that is used on the floor of this Senate must be consistent with the provisions of the Senate rules as well as the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended. They provide for President of the Senate, not the Senate President, as it is in this other paper, not Deputy Senate President, as it is. Mr. President, you'll be described as the President of the 9th Senate, not the 9th Senate President. I seek a correction of this, and in every language, in every communication, we should be consistent with the Constitution and the rule of law. So, Mr. President, I move that the order paper be corrected to reflect the provisions of the Senate rules and of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I so move.
Meanwhile, Senator Opeyemi Bamidele has said that the leadership of the 9th National Assembly will fast-track development in the current dispensation of President Muhammadu Buhari. The senator stated this in Abuja at the sideline of the reception put together by his friend following his inauguration as the Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Nigerians have some urgent expectations. They want a better economy, an economy that can guarantee employment, massive employment for our youth, our army of unemployed youth. Nigerians have an urgent expectation for security of lives and property. Security, lives and property can only be secure in an economy where people have jobs, in an economy where there is empowerment, in an economy where businessmen and women can do their legitimate businesses, without let or hindrance. When an economy does not do well, all manners of things happen, including insecurity to life and property. So, we came to a conclusion that as a party, everything must be done to ensure that a credible leadership emerge from the National Assembly, both in the Senate and in the House of Representatives. And I'm happy that today, God said yes to that prayer.
The reception was attended by top personalities from Ekiti State and friends of the senator from Abuja and Lagos. Speaking at the reception, the chairman of the occasion, Professor Adio Falayon, who was the Director General of Opeyemi Bamidele Campaign Organization, gave glory to God for the victory of the senator at the poll.
This project started some 9 years ago. I repeat, this project started some 9 years ago. A lot of water passed under a bridge. The success of this project does not come on a platter of gold, but we thank God Almighty that brought us to this point. One notable thing, almost a year ago, that's a long journey, our senator, now Michael Opeyemi Bamidele, something terrible happened. But for God, our man is still alive today.
Discover the tangible magic of our hospitality that is all about you. The Wells-Carton Hotel and Apartments is a assuring, fantasy-like journey into a glamorous world of pure luxury and gratifying indulgence. The World's Cutting Hotel and Luxury Apartments offers guests a perfect blend of relaxation, business, and pleasure, delicately infused to meet the highest international standards. It's first-class service at its finest. Our commitment to exceed your expectations means impeccable attention to detail, courtesy, and a genuine care for your every need. Located at number 8 Gadonasco Street off Jose Martin at Sokoro, Abuja, Nigeria. You can call us on +234 908 7561269 or visit our website at worldscouting.com. Upgrade your stay at the Wells Cutting Hotel and Luxury Apartments, an experience guaranteed to leave you breathless with longing.
Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello has said that he will surely return as the governor of the state after the November 16 gubernatorial election in Kogi State. Responding to questions from State House Correspondent after a private meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari at the Aso Rock Presidential Villa, Abuja, Governor Yahaya Bello said he was the one that rebuilt the All Progressive Congress, APC, in the state after the death of Prince Abubakar Audu.
So APC in Kogi State was rebuilt by me after a great job done by our late leader, His Excellency Prince Abubakar Audu. After his demise, I came, I rebuilt it from the scratch to what it is today. And that is evident in the last outing, where we had 25 over 25, 7 over House of Assembly, 7 reps out of 9, and 2 senators out of 3. So that is evident. So anybody that is making such a noise, in marketplace, market square, noise are allowed. So right now, Kogi politics is the loudest. So people must make noise, and you can't stop that. But surely my party is okay. I'm very good with my party, from national to state to the local government level, down to the grassroots. They know that I'm the leader of the party in the state. I've built it very strong. Anytime, any day, we will win any election with landslide. That I'm going to win in the primaries is given by the grace of God, by whichever means, direct or indirect. That is 1. 2, in the November general election, we're not just talking of winning, we're looking at margin. The margin is going to be such that whoever comes far second will be discouraged to go to court.
He also spoke on the significance of the declaration of June 12 as Democracy Day.
We can't thank Mr. President well enough for that wonderful masterstroke of recognizing an icon, a human being that is synonymous to democracy, which is late Chief MKO Abiola. I think if he hadn't done this, I think something would have been wrong. But for him to have done this and effectively do it well, we can't thank Mr. President well enough. It is so significant for us, so significant for the future generation to know that this man paid the supreme price for our democracy that we are enjoying today. So we really thank Mr. President, and we'll continue to pray for him to do more for us in the country, and he has trailed the blaze. That is the least one can say.
There has been speculations making the rounds that the APC is likely to deny the Ebira-born governor of his return ticket, which has generated a lot of sentimental comments over the last few months. From Abuja, I am Festus Ejiroge Nefifen for Ben Television.
The Katsina State Government has expressed willingness to partner with the National Automotive Design and Development Council, NADDC, and other stakeholders to establish an integrated automobile body, mechanical and spare parts village in the state. The mechanic village will serve as a skill acquisition center for apprenticeship, as well create jobs reduce the negative conception of mechanical engineering. Governor of the state, Aminu Bello Masari, who received a delegation led by Jelani Aliyu, Director General, NADDC, said the one-stop integrated automobile village will not only boost job opportunities in the state, but will go a long way to ensure vehicles repairs are handled by competent hands with modern technology. Governor Masari further said the mechanic village will bring about regulation which will in turn save revenue.
I think we will develop this further because we as a government were interested in what this mechanic village. We are not only looking at giving employment alone. This is only one aspect. We are looking at how do we save millions of naira that we are losing due to lack of proper maintenance of vehicles. And also see how through the mechanic village, you also measure cross-fertilization of ideas, where the doctor has said, will ultimately be producing something that will be of benefit to the entire country.
NADDC Director General Jelani Aliyu, while highlighting the activities of the agency, said the council has so far given the sum of 11 billion naira to 36 auto firms. Aliyu said the amount to the auto companies is part of the drive to boost local production of vehicles and to support the auto policy of the federal government. He further said that the cumulative amount so far repaid from the loan was about 10.04 billion naira.
Key to that is an auto policy. This is a set of fiscal incentives to promote local production as opposed to continue to bring in vehicles from overseas. So any new company that sets up to produce vehicles in the country, Your Excellency, would be given a 10-year pioneer tax status to help them recuperate the huge investment, because the automotive sector requires hundreds of millions of dollars to set up a plant. So they're given a 10-year tax holiday to stop the importation of used vehicles. There's a 35% levy and a 35% duty, adding up to 70%. But when you produce those vehicles in Nigeria, it goes down to 10% or even 0%, so that you can more easily cover your investment.
Earlier in his presentation, Hayatu Bashir, Director Katsina Public Exhibition and Gallery, explained that the mechanic village will act as a skill acquisition center.
We have a city-wide spread concept. What that is almost all the mechanical shops we have in Katsina are not in one place, they are scattered all around. And that means they are not regulated, one. That means anybody can decide to open a mechanical shop and you find a lot of works. Then, so one of the purposes is to reduce city-wide spread concept in place. Another thing is these modern mechanic villages, they act as skill acquisition centers, whereby you already have established technicians in place, so it's easy for apprentices to come and get trained.
Awesome Raffle, Ben Television.